Question number 3. What is your favorite game of all time? That's a horrible thing to ask me. I have to think about it. You see, I can't narrow it down to just one game. Like, I really like the Super Star Wars games. I really like Contra on the NES. It would probably come down to Contra for the NES and Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation 1, I guess. Those are the two games that have stuck out the most to me throughout all my video gaming life. Contra because it's just perfect. Like, the controls, the gameplay, it's just amazing. Like, it does exactly what I want it to do. I can get through that game in like 9.5 minutes without dying. If it's on the NES, the emulated version doesn't work so great for me. It just feels too different. Probably partly because it's a different controller, and partly because the emulation just isn't exactly perfect. Um, what? Where was I? Oh, favorite game of all time, and then Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid was like the first game I played where I was like, "Whoa, games can have emotion and really good story and wow, I was blown away by that." So those two games, and that's why. Next question: the Krakow movies. 1, 2, 3. What inspired you to start making LPs? Just the fact that there wasn't a Let's Play out there of the Super Star Wars games made me think, well, maybe I should contribute. So I did. And then before that, all I really watched was... I didn't really watch too many Let's Plays, really. I still don't watch too many Let's Plays. Yeah, I mostly would go to the Speed Demos archive and watch people speedrun games. That was a lot of fun. So that's a big part of what got me into it. Next question. Obadjian? Obadjian? That guy? What other horror games will you be LPing? I really enjoyed Doom 3, 1, and currently enjoying Jericho. Thanks for entertaining us, and keep up the good work. Thank you. I don't have any other horror games in mind, but I'm sure if something piques my interest, I'll go for it. Played Dead Space the other day, but that game doesn't scare me at all. It's not... I don't know why, but it doesn't frighten me in the least. Like, it's just kind of like, run around and shoot motherfuckers with this plasma thing. I don't know, that game does not scare me one bit. Although I haven't finished it, I'm only about halfway through or so. And I'll probably never get back to it because I got bored. Next questions come from Max27588. Question number 1. What's your ultimate guilty pleasure, game-wise? A game that you know you shouldn't like but do. A game that everyone else hates but you love. God, I don't know if I have any. I guess a lot of people hate Super Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back because it's hard. But I really like it. Yeah, I don't know. I played Final Fantasy X2, although I certainly didn't love that game. But I would have been very embarrassed if someone had actually seen me playing it, because, man, I can't really describe that game unless you played it. Other than that, I don't really have anything that I'm like ashamed. I have no shame, is the thing. Like, I really don't. I'm not ashamed of anything I do. So, yeah. Question number 2. What's your favorite game or games and why? Well, I pretty much already explained that, so I'll skip that one. Question number 3. What's the worst game you have ever played? Worst game? Probably Wait and See. That's a game I kind of Let's Played. It's a hack. It's an NES hack of some Looney Tunes game made out to look like this weird Russian cartoon, and the game is literally unplayable at a certain point. I did 2 videos on it. You can go find it in my playlists. There's a playlist called Wait and See, and you can check it out there. It's probably the worst game I've ever played. I really can't think of anything worse than that. There probably is, but that's the one I'll go with for now. Question number 4. Why was this video so damn quiet? Because all my other videos are really loud for some reason. I don't know. And I was recording with a camera instead of a microphone. So there you go. Next questions from Psycho Man 125. Question number 1. How long do you think you'll be Let's Playing? Probably forever until I die. I have no interest in stopping now, and I probably never will. Unless I really get busy doing something else that I like more, I guess. Question number 2. Have you ever considered doing a dual commentary Let's Play? Yeah, kinda, but, you know, like I said, it's a pain in the ass to try and organize something like that. I do better, I think my commentary is better when I'm just by myself. Some people have to play with someone, like, Definition was telling me that he has to record with other people. See, I'm the opposite. For the most part, I prefer to record without other people. Although I'd like to do it once in a while. Question number 3. Yes, question number 3. What do you like to do when you're not gaming? I play lots of guitar, and that's about it. I play lots of guitar and lots of video games, and just hang out with my wife. Those are my things that I like to do. That's about it. I'm a simple man. Next question from Lucardsan, maybe. I don't know. Simple one. Bruce Springsteen or Bob Dylan? Bob Dylan. Done. Would you do a Skyrim Let's Play? Yeah, maybe eventually, once the fucking hype calms down. Like, there are motherfuckers that fucking play this shit and they don't even know what Oblivion is. What the fuck? And there are motherfuckers that play Oblivion who don't even know what the fuck Morrowind is. And I could go all the way to the beginning, but I won't. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing that, but I definitely want to do Oblivion first. Originally, I wanted to do Morrowind, but I played that game recently, and I can't get into it anymore. Maybe... I remember thinking the graphics were so good in that game, and now... God, they do not look good at all. So... Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't mind doing that eventually if I did Oblivion first. But right now I don't really feel like doing either. Okay, next question comes from Heaton Chemistry. Did I say the other person's name? That was Obeyed36, who asked about the Skyrim thing. Okay. I knew I'd forget to say somebody's name. Okay, Heaton Chemistry. Would you do a RE1 or 2 or 3 Let's Play? Maybe blind would be amazing. Thanks for your answer. Keep being awesome like always. Thanks! Well, none of those could be blind because I've played Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 already. Wasn't 3 Nemesis? Because I've played up to that. Actually, I never beat Nemesis. I got to some point where I fucked myself over because I used too much healing, I guess, and there were no more herbs for me to use. And I had very little health, and I got to the boss and died. And I was like, fuck this game. Because that shouldn't happen in a video game. You shouldn't be able to fuck yourself over like that. That's just poor video game planning. But no, I really have no interest in LPing any of those ever. Yeah, I just don't care for them that much. I don't know why people go so apeshit for Resident Evil games, honestly. Mr. Nader136 asks, what is your favorite animal? For me, it's monkeys. I don't know. Probably just anything funny looking, like koalas. Koalas are pretty damn funny, or anteaters. Sunfish, aka Mola Mola. That's a pretty funny looking thing. Just anything that looks funny. Anything that makes me laugh. That would be my favorite animal. Platypus is a good one. Armadillos are kind of funny. Turtles are hilarious. Anything along the lines of that. Then again, monkeys are pretty funny just because you can take your kids to the zoo and the monkey can potentially start masturbating in front of your children. That's pretty goddamn funny too. Okay. Next question. I am Wesker 90002. What about Zombies Ate My Neighbors for the SNES or Genesis? Sweet Home is another good one on the NES that no one really talks about. The only way to play it, though, is with a ROM reproduction. Blah blah blah. Yeah. It's a Japanese game. Yeah, I'm familiar with Sweet Home. I know it's based off the movie, or I guess they released the game at the same time they released the movie because the movie came out in '89. So, yeah, I heard that's a pretty good game, which is weird because it's based on a movie, and usually games based on movies suck ass. But yeah, I heard it's pretty good. It's basically a survival horror RPG kind of game. Yeah, I don't know. I still haven't played that game. I really do need to check it out though. And Zombies Ate My Neighbors. That's something I'd probably have to do a co-op of actually. So yeah, if Mike ever feels like doing a co-op let's play, maybe we could do Zombies Ate My Neighbors. He can be the chick with the big boobs. I think he would enjoy that. Um, Lord Azanko. Hey Luke, what are you going to do with all the artwork folks have sent you? I haven't gotten that much artwork. Actually, I have. Yes, my chair is squeaking again because I'm moving. Hold on. I haven't gotten too much. I've gotten like 4 different fan art things, and 3 of them were from the South Park Avatar creator utility at southparkstudios.com. There's your plug. And the other one was it was like a rendering of Zoe, which is probably not appropriate for everybody's eyes, so you won't be seeing that. Plus, I think I lost my South Park avatars that people sent me because they were on my hard drive. My hard drive crashed. But yeah, if you want to send me fan art, go right ahead. I'd like to kind of make a collage and then turn that into my YouTube background. That would be pretty cool. That way, everybody has some input into my YouTube background. That would be pretty neat, actually. So if you want to send me fan art, you go right ahead. Just PM me, and I'll set up an email address or something, and you can send your fan art there. That would be pretty cool. Make a background out of all that.